especially recently, thanks to the youth group at the Rock. When I was in middle school, I was immature, which is pretty common for a middle schooler. I made fun of people and really didn't care about much. Sadly, the only thing I didn't care about was church. I looked at it as I had to go or I'd go to hell. I didn't take it seriously. I was also inconsistent. I would go to youth group to have fun, play games, and then leave dead in the middle of the word John teaches. I'd come for a few weeks and then disappear for months on end. That pattern lasted until the end of freshman year. The first week of my sophomore year, I decided to go back. I hadn't been to church for the entire summer. That day, they talked about the youth leadership team. Youth leadership team is a group of kids from our youth group that want to become better youth leaders in our youth group and outside of the joint. At our first meeting, Laura, who's the youth leadership team leader, and John's wife as well, said that we'd be there, had to be there every week, and can only miss once a month. My inconsistent side said, "Yeah, Ryan, I'm saying I'm playing Xbox." But as I thought about it, I realized that God was challenging me to take the responsibility. I made a decision that I would be there every week. I came week after week. Sometimes Laura would say how proud she was that I had been coming consistently. But the leadership team is the only thing that has helped me grow as a Christian. The youth group itself, especially the lessons that are taught, have really helped me as well. Before, when John would teach, the lesson would go through one ear and right out the other. Now that I've matured, it goes through the year and stays. After the lesson, we'd have small group time. I'm in the high school boys small group. And our leader, Chris, who we call Herbert, knows what he's talking about. We discussed what we learned in the lesson that night, and he really helps us better understand it. Small group is a great place to ask questions and get answers. In March, John took us to a huge Christian concert called Winter Jam. When I thought of Christian rock, I thought it was dull, boring, and generic. I was wrong. The music was really good and had a lot of energy, but the music wasn't the most important part of that night. What was important was the atmosphere at Broken River. There were at least 20,000 people there that night. The only place for more Christians that night was heaven itself. At that concert, I realized that God's not imaginary. The amount of faith in our arena mixed with God's presence just smacked me. And then I knew there's no way that we are wrong. God must be real. One song that was played that night was He Reigns by the Newsboys. One day I looked that song up on the internet, and in the video they showed pictures of churches in Asia, churches in Africa, people in huge groups praying. The whole song is about the entire world rejoicing and praying, praising God. Asia, Africa, every country. Our youth group is so diverse. We have African, African American, Hispanic, and white. God is not just in America, He is everywhere. I used to question whether God existed or if Jesus was the Son of God. Now I'm talking to other people all the time about my faith and theirs. It's amazing how you can change in just a few months.